All right, let's talk about what's going on with Destiny 2. Forbes has a little mini article on this. Shout out to Forbes. Destiny's 2 technical problems have reached a new level this season. So I'm pretty sure it's part of the Revision Zero or something like that. Well, Destiny 2 has put out its best season this year in the form of the Season of the Seraph. This has also been one of the worst seasons from the technical perspective I can remember. This week, there had been reports that players had actually been losing progress in loot after getting the Weasel error code in Destiny 2, a common error, but not one that had actually deleted gear and achievements before. At first, Bungie said it was a very rare problem, only one out of 250,000 players, but that did not seem accurate. Yeah, I was getting those Weasel codes. It kept saying contacting Destiny servers, but my internet was running fine. So I was like, what the heck? Is it because I'm using the revision zero? I got hit by it, and even though it only reset a quest step or two in the helm for players, I'd heard that people were losing deep sight drops, or in one especially bad case, one solo flawless dungeon achievement which was erased after the error code. Yikes! I've never done done really the dungeons. I've done the little bit of the prophecy one, I think, for where the nine runs it or whatever. And I got halfway through it and I quit. For the second time this season, Bungie has disabled the API for the game in order to reduce the error codes. The last time they did this was when everyone was getting knocked out of the dungeon at launch, and now they're doing it again. Even though this time they're saying it's a bug related to the release of the Revision Zero, the new exotic pulse rifle, while launched last week. And also, guys, I'm making a video. Go check out my video on how to get the Revision Zero. It's pretty easy to get. We're gonna be making an actual guide on how to wreck with this gun and stuff. But yeah, that's the Revision Zero. Pretty cool gun. An API what allows third-party apps like DIM and Ishtar Commander to transfer gear between the vault and multiple characters instantly, and without it, players are stuck leaving activities to fly to multiple times to the tower, multiple characters to transfer one piece of gear. Well, that's how I've been doing it basically. I'm too lazy to use the app. The API is responsible for things like Bungie's own Fireteam Finder site, which is used to find teams for all activities in the game, including harder ones that did not have matchmaking. According to Bungie, a fix is scheduled for early next week, meaning players will be without the API for this entire week. Many are upset at Bungie did not try in an alternative solution to disabling the problematic exotic by itself, Revision Zero, rather than turning off the entire API again. But they said that may not actually have been a fix. It does seem weird that we have two error code based problems in the season, and both of them were fixed by disabling the API, though one is supposed to have to do with the new exotic. So this is DMG. Disable new exotic entirely, which may not prevent an overall issue. Disable the API, which will make transferring weapons a bit more difficult. Do nothing while the team continues to investigate potential fix and continue to watch players hit with error codes. So that's like the main Twitter guy. All of this, for the lack of a better term, sucks. It is very difficult to enjoy Destiny 2 without an API active, both for gear transfer and fireteam finding. I wrote about how the situation showed how reliant Destiny 2 is on third-party apps. The last time this happened, but twice in one season, that's rough. I've never heard of a bug that was actively deleting players' loot in progress before, which makes it one of the nastiest the game has ever seen. It may be yet another piece of evidence from Destiny needs a clean slate in the future rather than building on top of the current game for the years and years. Upcoming features like in-game loadouts and LFG will rely on API and would still go out offline in situations like this, so that's not a big chance that needs to happen. So basically what they're saying is Destiny is getting old and it can't handle much more content. That's why they got to keep content vaulting and stuff. And they're saying that they should make a whole new game like Destiny 3. We'll have to see what happens though, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little mini article. I want to go through the Revision Zero and what's going on with the error codes and stuff. So yeah, hopefully this lets you know what's going on, and hopefully it's fixed pretty soon. That way we can get back to transferring our weapons with ease. All right, guys. Just want to let you know we're gonna be doing a video on the TWAB And I got a revision 0 video coming out soon. I got a bunch of builds of all kinds of different things, guys. All right, peace out. I'll see you guys in the next video.